Hey, y'all, little drummer boy here. Hope you're doing well. And this is MAGA Good News for the week ending Saturday, March 28th, 2020. So let's get started. All right, on Sunday, the 22nd of March, the POTUS announces that Ford, GM, and Tesla were given the go-ahead to begin making ventilators. And it amazes me, American innovation. I mean, to go from cars to making ventilators, just like in World War II, they went from making cars to making tanks. And, Ford built a lot of the, I think, B-25 aircraft at their Willow Run plant in Dearborn or Detroit. But anyway, it's mind-blowing, the American innovation. I'm like, how can they even change an assembly line so quick from making cars to making ventilators? It blows my mind. I hope they work well, but you know what? All the airplanes and stuff and tanks that our car companies made in World War II all work well. So it's just amazing. So kudos to Ford. It's my favorite car company anyway. Henry Ford put America on wheels. He did not invent the car, as some people think. Benz invented the gasoline automobile with the Benz carriage in 1885, and actually the French invented the Cugnot steamer tractor in 1769, which was the first the first self-propelled automobile. But it only went 3 miles an hour, and it was steam, so nobody thought too much of it. But yeah, I kind of grew up on Ford. I've had a lot of Ford products, and although haven't been impressed with their products lately, just for durability reasons. But anyway, it's still 40% family owned. They didn't take a bailout, and shout out to Ford, GM, and Tesla for making ventilators. On Monday the 23rd, a Florida man with Wuhan virus said that the malaria drug that President Trump touted, saved his life. Now get this. He was saying goodbye to his family, right? And the night that he took the malaria drug, and the fake news, they don't want to tell you this stuff because honestly, folks, it's despicable. But they want it to get worse. They would love it to get worse right on through November because they have one goal, their hatred of Donald Trump. They want to get rid of President Trump. So they don't want to report the good news, man. The way they act in the press conferences, it's mind-blowing. They're pulling for the Wuhan virus against Trump. It's crazy. But anyway, they're not going to tell you this stuff. But yeah, that malaria drug is shortening the time that people have it. And this guy said that he could not breathe. His heart was pounding out of his chest. They gave him some Benadryl and put him to sleep. They gave him that medicine, the malaria drug that Trump touted. They gave him that. They gave him some Benadryl to knock him out. He said he woke up at 4 something the next morning. He said it was like nothing ever happened. I mean, he was completely cured overnight by this drug that President Trump touted. So that's pretty flippin' awesome. And that may be the best MAGA good news all week. Because I ain't gonna lie, y'all, MAGA good news is pretty short this week because we're in a terrible time. But there are glimmers of hope, and I'm going to report them because if there's anything the world needs right now, it's hope. President Trump has a 61% approval rating on how he's handling the virus. And aren't you thankful? Thank you, Jesus, that we have President Trump in office for a time such as this. It's a scary time, and I don't trust our state governor, Roy Cooper, someone who vetoed the Born Alive Act and who doesn't know which bathrooms, showers, or locker rooms to go into. But I trust President Trump, and at least we got a good, strong, great business mind, America-loving leader for president. And you know what? Estimates also say, this is some good news. Estimates are that President Trump saved 2 million American lives by doing the China ban that he was called a racist for doing. And at that same time, the Democrats were trying to impeach him. And he was focusing on saving American lives. The Democrats were trying to impeach him. And during that same time, Nancy Pelosi, prayerful Pelosi, who said he didn't act he didn't act fast enough. During that same time, she is on video in Chinatown, San Francisco, telling people, come to Chinatown. But yet, she blames it on Trump. But he saved 2 million lives by doing the Chinaman when he did. And he is a true hero. He'll never get the Nobel Peace Prize, no matter what he does, because it's a liberal prize. But he will definitely get our re-election. He would definitely get our votes. Okay. I lost my place. Sorry. Wednesday, March 25th, the POTUS sent 4,000 ventilators to New York City. And FEMA has built 4 hospitals in New York City. And Franklin Graham's Samaritan's Purse. And what a great organization that is, and great family the Grahams are. But Franklin Graham's Samaritan's Purse, right out of North Carolina here in Boone, they have built a makeshift hospital in Central Park. How flipping cool is that? That's some great MAGA good news right there now. And then on Saturday, March 28th, President Trump spoke at the send-off of the U.S. Navy ship Comfort, which sailed from Norfolk, Virginia, the big Navy base there, up to New York City, to New York Harbor, to provide comfort for the people there. And then there was another one that sailed out of San Diego, the Pacific Fleet there. It sailed out of San Diego up the coast 100 miles to L.A. And so God bless all you doctors and nurses, all you truckers like I used to be, everybody on the front lines. I had a doctor's appointment, and my dog had a vet's appointment today. Talking about a stressful and busy day. But I can tell you here in North Carolina, nobody is obeying Girl Boy Roy's unconstitutional order, which is a good thing. We need to be careful, not congregate, with people, and if you stay home, that's the best way to not get it. But I don't know. I'm glad to see traffic seems to be about normal for me. There's no rush hour right now, but I couldn't tell anything was shut down today. So that was heartening, because my biggest fear in this whole thing is losing our freedom, not the virus itself. Anyway, that's MAGA good news for the week ending March 28th, 2020, and I'll talk to you next week. Oh, and if you like my content, please like, share, and subscribe, and click the bell icon so you will be notified every time I upload a video. Thank you, and have a blessed day.